Okay, you guys, this is going to be part 2 of the high blood pressure. The sun done kind of went down that fast. Anyway, I was just discussing about body weight and issues that can raise your heart, the working of your heart to elevate the pressure, such as gaining weight and the extra tissue that your heart has to support by growing all these extra vessels and everything. All that can increase your heart problems, you know. So the second thing I want to tell you guys about was is some remedies, natural remedies. Like my mother always said, garlic brings your blood pressure down, and I believe that because I use a lot of garlic. So I use garlic salt or sea salt. Do not use iodized salt because iodized salt is more of a antiseptic or antibacterial. Like you can use it to clean your hands or something if you're out in a rural place and there's no running clean water. You can mix salt in the water and use it to clean your hands or something, like in a third world country or something like that. Also, you want to use salt sparingly. I use sea salt, and I don't like salt seasoning food. Like some people just use so much salt when you taste their food. It's like, you know, I can't even eat it. I went and bought some fish somewhere and it was so salty. I just can't stand that. That's not good. And some women or people season their food way too much with salt. That's just the road to destruction right there, because I mean, salt increases your blood pressure. That's just the bottom line. Get some of that Lawry's garlic salt. That's what you use. Don't use seasoned salt. Just use a lot of garlic. Garlic is a natural thing to bring down your blood pressure. And also, you would like to use a lot of lemon and ginger, turmeric, and get into the cinnamon. Eat the oatmeal. I love oatmeal with apples, and you know, I could put apples in my oatmeal and some nuts. Or if you don't like oatmeal, start baking oatmeal cookies with your walnuts and almonds, cranberries. You don't have to use raisins. Like I'm not that big on raisins either, but I do use a lot of walnuts in my oatmeal cookies, and walnuts and almonds, and I even put a lot of shredded coconut in my oatmeal cookies, you know, because I kind of make it like a nutritional granola bar, just because, you know, I can get more, it'll hold me, you know. And chocolate. I use a lot of semi-sweet chocolate chips in my oatmeal cookies too. That's pretty good. You can even put peanut butter in it, you know, to give you the protein fix. You know, and my oatmeal cookies is like breakfast or lunch for me. Shoot, I can eat one of them and go for 6 more hours, you know. So it's all about, it's not, you know, it's not about what you eat, it's how to modify it. Also, another tip, this would be tip number 3 or 4, I don't know. I gave you guys a lot of tips. Stay out the cookie aisle. Please stay out the cookie aisle. And another tip is, don't go down the ice cream aisle. If you're having issues with your high blood pressure, you have no business going down the cookie aisle. Processed foods of cookies and crackers, stay away from it. Chips, you don't need it. You don't need it. Make healthier choices. You don't need ice cream. Let it go. Get you some yogurt, Greek yogurt, and add some honey. Mix it up with some honey and freeze that. Put some of your oatmeal granola or oatmeal cookies in there. Eat it like that. Yeah, you got to get away from processed foods, which is ice cream, cookies, crackers. You know, I know you got a sweet tooth, but you just got to modify with healthier options, such as I said, oatmeal cookies, yogurt. Stay away from processed cheese. Like if you got to have a hamburger, get it without the cheese. I never get the cheese with any of my hamburgers when I go out. Burger King, McDonald's, whatever. I make sure I do not want any of the cheese. It's processed. It's fake cheese. It's imitation cheese most of the time with made with a bunch of oils. It's nasty. It's gross. If you can't have real cheese, let it go. And real cheeses are way better than imitation cheese. I'm trying to find a light, y'all. There we go. Okay, a little bit here left. It's starting to get dark real fast. And you need, yeah, real foods also. Let go of the imitation American cheese and all that. If you get your cheese in block form and slice it, it's way better than buying processed cheese. Throw that out your diet. If you're on it, let it go. If things you did in your 20s and your 30s and your teens, you should not be doing now. Let it go. So get you some mozzarella cheese, some cheddar cheese, but make sure it's on the block so you could just cut it. That's what I use. I haven't bought American cheese, Kraft singles and the slices in years. I refuse it because it's a lot of it is fake. It's just stuff to help you gain weight. It's not worth it. It is not worth it. It ages you. It takes a lot of your health away. All that. You got to be careful what you put in your body, and you have to put in the right nutrients. And you're going to get the nutrients from the most natural foods, not processed foods, natural foods. And unfortunately, it's not a quick fix. You have to spend time in the kitchen. You got to get to know it. You got to develop a relationship, an intimate relationship with your foods. So, garlic, lots of garlic, oatmeal, fruits, apples, and you need sea salt to clean out, to help bring your levels of blood pressure down. Do not use the iodized salt. It is saltier, but it's more of a disinfectant that they're adding into the salt. If you're already past your 20s, your iodine levels should be fine. You know, you should be fine. So that's about, I think, what I got. If I can remember anything else, I'm gonna make another video anyway. But this is what I wanted to tell everybody about their high blood pressure. So let's work on bringing that down and getting it, getting that under control, because high blood pressure should not control you. You should control it. Hello? Okay. That's about it. It's all about staying healthy, staying alive. Ha, 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 ha. Staying alive.